Stacey Abrams.
Salute.
How you doing? What you doing out here today, my brother? What's that?
We're just thankful to be here, and as always, we want to bring awareness. We're just here to certainly represent. And hopefully, and glad to see the turnout. We're very happy to see it, and hope this gets out here and incite others.
What's your name?
As goes without saying, Lindsay Mobley, and just thankful to be here.
What's your involvement in the community?
Certainly a community advocate here. I've been a long-standing advocate to see change here for construction opportunities and certainly economic opportunities for all minorities concerned. So definitely been an advocate to see improvement from the north to south, to east and west here. So certainly I'm just a team player here, working along with great guys like yourself to keep the awareness going. I just thank for what you do in this community, and we look forward to Mr. Ryan continually putting the spotlight, because when the light's on, we get better.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I appreciate
Who's this right here? How you doing, brother? How you doing today? Peace be unto you. Why are you standing out here today?
I'm out here to try to make history.
Okay.
Try to make history. I've been around Valdosta, born and raised here, and
like super bubbly. I like it.
it's just a thrill just to see one of our own, running for governor of Georgia, and it being the first. And I like to see the first black, African American, being governor, of Georgia.
Okay. Have you voted already?
Yes, I've already voted.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Made us hype. So that was our great. I don't know. I guess he has such a clear
So it's a pretty decent line for 10 minutes before the doors open.
How you doing today?
How you doing?
What brings you out here, brother?
Mr. Stacey Abrams.
Stacey Abrams? What's so special about her?
Black.
All right, brother. Thank you. How you doing?
How you doing?
What's up, man? What got you out here today, brother?
Your vote is very important, and I would like to speak with her and see her talk. So I'm really like wanting to know. I'm very curious about what's going to happen. I'm just excited.
Where you from?
I am from Columbus, Georgia.
Okay. Thank you very much. How you doing? How you doing? What brings you out today, brother?
Well, I am here to see Stacey Abrams once again and help campaign for G.B.R, who's running for District 175.
Okay. What you mean again?
I came to the last one.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How y'all doing today? Good. Any comments?
Yeah, I mean, we're just here because we don't think we can see a blue wave in Georgia. We're here for Brian Kemp.
All right. Well, what is it that you like about Brian Kemp so much?
Brian Kemp, he's here for Georgians. He's not here for Californians or New Yorkers. So
I like Ted Vance.
Huh?
I like Ted Vance.
Okay.
Not a lot of people know about him, but he's a third option. So censorship, I think it's important you come see what's going on. So we're here to hear ideas, talk about it.
Thank you for your being here. Thank you. You have any comments?
Glad to be here.
Yeah. What get you out here today?
Supporting Miss Abrams.
All right. What's special about her?
What's not special about her?
That's good enough. Good enough. How y'all doing?
How you doing?
Good. Long time champ there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How y'all doing? Any comments, bro? Just good. Okay. Hello, how you doing? All right. Any comments today?
Sir?
Any comments? Why y'all here? What's going on?
Stacey Abrams.
Stacey Abrams?
Yes.
Okay. What's special about her?
I feel like she really embodies a lot of the new political waves that we have going on right now. And I want to get more people in office that do that, so that when we go out to vote, it actually means something. We can put people that have our same views in office, and then eventually we'll change the whole political office. So that'd be
Thank you for your input. You in school?
Yes, I'm a freshman.
You a freshman. Where you from?
I'm from Lawrenceville, Georgia, the Gwinnett area. Yeah. So.
Glad you came out and participated. How you all doing today? Any comments?
Just we strongly support Abrams and really hope she wins. We're going to do our most to help her.
Thank you very much. Thank you. What about you? Any comments?
Well, you know what? I support Stacey Abrams because I think everyone deserves to have the opportunity to lead in this country, no matter of their race, their gender, their religion, just any of that. Everyone has a chance, and I believe that she is a very strong figure, and I think she's going to do great for Georgia.
Are you a student out here too?
I was a student at VSU. Now I'm a student at Wiregrass, actually, right now. I'm going for accounting.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Thank you for
sir.
your comments. Everything? Any comments? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you all so much.
You're welcome.
Any comments? Why are you out here today?
Huh?
Why are you out here today?
I want to see Stacey Abrams speak, so I want to hear what she says, and I believe in a lot of what she believes in, so I'm pretty excited about that. I feel like she represents a younger generation and what we believe in and how she cares for the people. She's not just about this for political gain. She cares about the people of Georgia.
Very interesting. Thank you. Thank you. Any comments? Why are you out here today?
Extra credit.
All right, thank you.
Go, Stacey! You rock!
How y'all doing today?
All right, how are
Any
you?
comments, bro? How you doing today, man?
I'm well, my friend. How are you?
Good. Why are you out here today? And
I'm here to support, to lend my support to Stacey Abrams. Of course, she's our Democratic candidate for governor, and I'm throwing and lending my support for her because I like a lot of the things she says as it pertains to involving oneself in the community, bolstering our education here in this in our communities around the state of Georgia. She's just a wonderful candidate, and I believe that she'll reach out to every area of the state, not just one area or an elite area, but all the areas around the state, despite the race of a person, the religion of a person. She just has that drawing power, and she's experienced that for herself. So I believe she brings that to the governor's mansion when she comes. So I'm here to lend my support behind that. I'm for that.
so you kind of agree with a lot of the other people that say she's diverse and she believes in inclusion.
Oh, of course, certainly.
And what's your
Very
name?
diverse. Billy McFadden.
What kind of work you do, brother? You
I'm
retired or what?
pastor of St. Paul AME Church and a retired Air Force veteran.
I'm retired Air Force as well. Thank you very much. Any comments, brother McClendon?
No, it's just good to be here, and it's good to know that suppression of the vote is not the solution. If you have a message, they can have the gates open. If you have no message, then you want fewest people as possible to hear your raggedy conversation.
All right, thank you very much. Any comments? Anybody want to make Any comments while we're out here today? What you out here for? Anything?
Just to support. You gotta support. You gotta get out. You gotta vote, you know?
All right. What do you like about Stacey?
You know, I like how she's definitely for education. I love that. Okay. So.
You a student here? Yes.
Yes, I am.
What classification?
Psychology.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, sophomore.
Okay. And what major?
My major is psychology.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. You have any comments? Have any comments? Why are you out here?
I'm here because I'm interested to see what she has to say, and I do go her way more than the others. So, yeah.
What about you?
Same thing.
Same thing. All right. You all take care.
You too.
All right.
This woman.
Any comments? Why are you out here? Huh?
Glad to be here.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
glad to be here. Very much in support. Yes.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
And it was just so funny. No, I
Oh, I cut that out. Why are you out here?
so funny.
I'm just here to see Stacey and just see her in person. I'm excited to see her and meet her. I probably won't meet her, but just excited about it.
Okay, thank you very much. What about you, man?
Just want to see her in person, see her speak. Always.
Any comments?
I'm sorry.
Any comments?
I'm just here to see history in the making.
History in the making. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. How you doing? Good.
That's what I did. I said, bro.
Go around this way. We'll move down.
Hey, ladies, we're one person at a time each side. Okay, check on the back. How are you doing?
Yeah.
sorry. I'm nervous. But again, we want to thank y'all. Leader Abrams is here. She's outside, speaking to the crowd that's outside. Like I said, we can't thank y'all enough. We're so happy y'all are here. We're so thankful y'all are here. All right, get out and vote.
Or maybe my bifocals, or my thumb was sweating. Now that's a bunch of bull. You know it ain't happening. So please, if you go with somebody, remind them to check the ballot. Now I'm an old school teacher, so I know where to put an X. You know? Really? I guess they must think we're a little stupid or something. All right, but you need to do that. Go back and preview.
I want y'all to join me in welcoming the next insurance commissioner of this great state, Miss G.B.R. right here in the U.S.
Good evening, VSU. I am so glad to be here. I gotta tell you guys, I've been on the road all day with Leader Abrams, and we've met many crowds, but this by far is the most fired up, energized crowd. So thank you for your energy. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to come and be here with us, to hear from Leader Abrams and to hear from myself and other candidates who are running. So I don't take that lightly. Thank you so much. A little bit about me. I am a product of the American dream. I migrated to the United States at the age of 17 from Jamaica, and the Jamaicans in the house. And I'm standing here today as a result of my hard work as a proud United States citizen, and just really my commitment to serve the people of Georgia. Thank you. I am the first in my family to ever become a published author, the first in my family to be a small business owner, the first in my family to run for office, and the first in my family that will be the next insurance commissioner in the state of Georgia. Congratulations, I will be the first woman and first African American ever to be elected as the And I won't be long because Leader Abrams are already here and we want to bring her in. But I just want to say a couple of things to you. I'm here for one reason and one reason only, and it's to stand up for you at the state level, to fight insurance companies for fairness, equity, and to make sure that they're held accountable. I have been in the insurance industry for almost 2 decades. I've been an agency owner and I've worked with Georgia families just like you. And what I've seen far too often is the needs of everyday Georgians get ignored or unmet to protect the interests of insurance companies. And I decided this year that enough is enough. Because what's at stake is your future. What's at stake is your ability to be able to get car insurance when you graduate from school. Many of you, show of hands who's still on your parents' policy. Let me see. A lot of you. So what I'm telling you right now may not be as impactful to you, but just know that Georgia has been the highest in the country for auto insurance rate increases. Our average rate increase in Georgia is 54%. The national average is 22%. So we're double the national average. So what's at stake if this continues? What's predictable and almost certain is by the time you graduate from school, you will not be able to afford car insurance. You'll not be able to move out of your parents' home. I have people come up to me all the time and say, Janice, I cannot afford to move out because my car payment and my car insurance is more expensive than rent, and I cannot afford both. So that's what it's saying. So I'm asking you to vote so that I can be your voice at the state level fighting to stop these rate increases in Georgia. Because what we had in 2008, we had legislation passed that literally says no rates will be deemed excessive as long as there's sufficient competition in the market. So I have to fight this. We have Senate Bill 276 that's allowing that to happen in the state of Georgia. So as your next insurance commissioner, that's my first order of business is to stop these outrageous rate increases. Secondly, we have some of the highest uninsured rates in the country for health insurance. And many of you, I know, are still on your parents' health insurance as well. But that's what's at stake. If we do not elect Leader Abrams, if you do not elect Janice Laws as your next insurance commissioner, we can lose your ability to stay on your parents' policy until age 26. That's what's at stake. We have to close the coverage gap in Georgia and make sure we put a health insurance card in the pocket of every single Georgian. And that's why I'm here. So I ask you for your support. I ask you for your vote. So we need your help. And I'm going to step back and allow the main event to be the main event. So let's get ready for Leader Abrams. I'm not sure who will introduce her. But thank you so much for your support. Thank you for those who already voted for me. And let's get out and get it done.
All right, you guys. Are you guys excited to be here? All right, if you don't know me, I'm State Representative Dexter Sharper, and VSU is in my district, and this is the best district in the entire state, all right? So you guys, if you don't mind, I want you to stand to your feet and give yourselves a big hand for being here tonight. Because we got to get excited, we got to be ready, we got to get early morning, we got to get everybody out, we got to take everybody in. We got to take people to the polls. Are y'all ready? For Georgia to turn blue? Oh, I don't think y'all are. Are y'all ready for Georgia to turn blue? Are y'all ready for Stacey Abrams to be your governor? I think this side's ready. Is this side ready? Is this side ready? Is this side ready? So Stacey Abrams, a great friend of mine who I've been working with for 6 years. She is a great and one of the smartest legislators I've ever met in my entire life. So I think Stacey's going to come out one of these doors. She's ready? Are y'all ready?
There might be a few of you here. Thank you so much.
Love you, Stacey.
I love you too. Thank you, my friend, Representative Dexter Sharper, who's done an extraordinary job of standing for you at the state capitol. Thank you, my friend, Janice Laws, who's going to be our next insurance commissioner. I'm here because in 13 days, we are going to change Georgia. Now, you might have heard we're going to make a little bit of history that day. A lot of history. Because we will have the first woman, Sarah Riggs Amico, become
our very first woman to serve as Lieutenant Governor in the history of the state of Georgia. We will have the most diverse slate of candidates to win up and down the ballot as Democrats in the state of Georgia's history. And you may have heard I will become the first black woman to be governor in the history of the United States. I'm not just running for history. I'm running for the future. I'm running because there's a very clear choice in this election. And in case we had any confusion, if you watched the debates last night, there is no confusion anymore. In my opponent's world, you get to be successful if you were born to the right community, have the right look, have the right connections. Anybody else, good luck. Because when it comes to healthcare, he says, just trust the insurance companies. And if you don't have insurance, he said, well, the solution is competition. But if you don't have enough money to pay for insurance, how is competition going to help you? My opponent says that law enforcement, if they are state law enforcement, that he's there for them, but if it's local law enforcement, protecting us, protecting our communities, he says it's okay for them to be on food stamps. It's not his problem. Now, this is someone who's made public safety the center of his campaign. But when I asked him very specifically, why isn't the governor responsible for making sure that those who are putting their lives on the line for us can put food on their tables, he said it wasn't his job. Well, if it's not his job, he shouldn't get this job. In his vision of Georgia, if you are someone who has submitted an application and somebody switched out your letters, if somebody dropped a hyphen, if somebody forgot something, if you put DR instead of drive, then he thinks that you should be okay being held up instead of being able to vote. I just had a moment to talk to the Equipment 10. Folks who went to jail for trying to exercise the right to vote so they can help their children get a good education. And his response to the Equipment 10 was, I don't care. In fact, he's doubled down on voter suppression. Because here's the thing, voter suppression isn't just about blocking someone's access to the ballot. It's about scaring the rest of us out of using it. And he hopes it works. He hopes that you hear enough about voter suppression that you think twice about casting a ballot, about using an absentee ballot or showing up early. He hopes that we stay home because we've been frightened out of using our rights. Is Brian Kemp right? No! Thank you.
been known throughout the area as a town that gets along. It does not have race issues or class issues or other issues. It's been well known for that.
I want to address America. I say one more thing. I want to address the fact, and I'm not ashamed to address the gap actually for this problem we get in. On my personal level, I don't trust it. That's me. I'm speaking for me. Because when I get a lawsuit for this city and my name in there, and Mr. Boone said I talked to him, blah, 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 and he only presented one side, I got a side too. Now, I know what transpired with some conversations we had. I'm speaking on my side. I cannot work with people I don't trust. In 19 years, I have never called to ask any legal advice from Mr. Boone. Now we get these calls get legally back. Everything we say to get the information to move the city forward, it's thrown against us. It's open meeting violation. You shouldn't have done this. You harassed us. I have not harassed anybody that's not my name. And I don't appreciate reading in a lawsuit, you harass somebody. Why not get my side before you do the lawsuit? You're an attorney that represents the city, not half of it. And I don't appreciate that. That's my standard, that I cannot work with people that I cannot trust.
Thank you, Councilman. Streets, Council Whipple.
And this is why the governor of the state of Georgia, or the Secretary of State, Brian P. Kemp, or Georgia Attorney General Sam Olsen need to come here into these southern towns and try to put an end to this before this get out of hand. We have pleaded in several cities, and we have asked that our leaders come to try and resolve the situation.
It's been known throughout the area as a town that gets along. It does not have race issues or class issues or other issues. It's been well known for that.
We want something better for our kids. Because Prince County is made up of black kids. So who is best to go in our school system to teach our children and let them know that you can be somebody. You can be a barber. You can be a doctor. You can be a lawyer. You can be the best that you know how to be. You don't have to go to McDonald's and work. All right. You don't have to go to the city of equipment and then they teachers. You can be the best that you can be. So why are you all making us feel like we are criminals? Because we want the best for our children. I'm sorry, y'all, but I get very emotional. I don't want to think about what they did to us. If I don't talk about it, it's like a dream. But when I talk about it, it's reality.
The witnesses lied on the stand.
Yes.
The Georgia Bureau of Investigation lied on the stand.
That's right.
Yes.
Falsified documents.
That's right.
Yes.
The Secretary of State lied on the stand.
Yes.
Boone from the post office, who started this whole mess, lied on the stand.
Yes.
all to try to make these citizens look guilty.
I had never been to jail. I had never had handcuffs on my arms. And that hurts. That hurts. People don't realize. They standing by looking at us. They don't realize how this hurt us. Guys are going to jail with handcuffs on us. And people think about it. People know us. People know who we are. And how you dare them think that we are criminals. It's hard, y'all. It's hard. It's hard. People looking at you that he did something wrong when you knew he did something wrong. I'm sorry. I thank y'all. I thank y'all for being here with us. I just thank God. God bless you very much, y'all. Continue to support us, and we really need y'all. We had no anything wrong. All we wanted to make a difference in our community. That's all we wanted. That's all we wanted.
If the African American community and all people of color exercise their constitutional right to vote, it will mean the demise of this white privileged aristocracy here in Georgia. That is not American. That is not worthy of the state of Georgia. This prosecution is a travesty. The prosecutors, the Secretary of State, the governor should be called out on what they have done to these women and called to publicly apologize for the 4 years that they have put them under this scrutiny and this character assassination. So that's
Once again, we must thank Shaveen King. We must also thank Nancy Dennard for doing an outstanding job all the way. The NAACP has been here all the way. This is, of course, Lula Smart. All that she has been through, she violated no law. And if they had not stood their grounds, if they had plea bargained, we wouldn't have had this day. This case just may set a precedent here in Georgia and in the United States of America. This is a very high day, and we just hope that some conclusion can come to the other people that have been charged in what we believe was either a conspiracy or retaliation for Black African Americans dominating the Brooks County School Board of Education. This is the mother right here. And we want to thank, oh my God, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. That's Diane Thomas. She wanted to quit with 10 plus 2.
That's what I'm saying.
We're so thankful. So thankful. How you doing today? What do you want to say about it?
Oh, I just thank God. Thank God for this day that we've been waiting on for 5 weeks, 4 years. I just thank God that justice was done.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
There because we want someone who love our children, who want to make a difference in our community. That's right. It's not because we did something wrong. We just want something. We want to change. We want something better for our kids. Because Brooks County is made up of Black kids. So who is best to go in our school system to teach our children and let them know that sorry, y'all, but I get very emotional. I don't want to think about what they did to us. If I don't talk about it, it's like a dream. But when I talk about it, it's reality. I had never been to jail. I had never had handcuffs on my arms. And that hurts. That hurts. People don't realize. They standing by looking at us. They don't realize how this hurt us. Dogs go to jail with handcuffs on us. And people think about it. People know us. People know who we are. And how you dare them think that we are criminals. It's hard, y'all. It's hard. It's hard. People looking at you that he did something wrong when you know he did something wrong. I'm sorry. I thank y'all. I support us. I thank y'all for being here with us. I just thank God bless you every one of y'all. Continue to support us because we really need y'all. We had never done anything wrong. We wouldn't do nothing different. And like it, that's all we wanted. That's all we wanted.
Is a miscarriage of justice in the state of Georgia that cannot be overlooked. The Secretary of State and the Governor have made it very purposeful that they will send the message that if you are African American and if you run for office and if you honestly win the election, you will be punished. The Governor, the Secretary of State are trying to intimidate and suppress the African American vote since they know if the 400,000 registered African Americans in the state of Georgia that did not vote in the last election cycle come out and exercise a right that people have died for, the right to vote. If the African American community and all people of color exercise their constitutional right to vote, it will mean the demise of this white privileged aristocracy here in Georgia. That is not American. That is not worthy of the state of Georgia. This prosecution is a travesty. The prosecutors, the Secretary of State, the Governor should be called out on what they have done to these women and called to publicly apologize for the 4 years that they have put them under this scrutiny and this character assassination. So that's
Once again, we must thank Shaveen King. We must also thank Nancy Dennard for doing an outstanding job all the way. The NAACP has been here all the way. This is, of course, Lula Smart. All that she has been through, she violated no law. And if they had not stood their grounds, if they had plea bargained, we wouldn't have had this day. This case just may set a precedent here in Georgia and in the United States of America. This is a very high day. And we just hope that some conclusion can come to the other people that have been charged in what we believe was either a conspiracy or retaliation for Black African Americans dominating the Brooks County School Board of Education. This is the mother right here. And we want to thank you. Oh my God. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. That's Diane Thomas. She wanted to quit with 10 plus 2.
That's what I'm saying.
We're so thankful. So thankful. How you doing today? What do you want to say about it?
Oh, I just thank God. Thank God for this day that we've been waiting on for 5 weeks, 4 years. I just thank God that justice was done.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It hurts me My county commissioners, Mr. S.O. Jones, Mr. Joe Wingate, and Mr. Howard Lawson, find nothing wrong with this. They find nothing wrong with this. How much can one community endure to have the right to have our votes cast and counted for who we want to represent us?
The witnesses lied on the stand.
Yes.
The Georgia Bureau of Investigation lied on the stand.
That's right.
Yes.
Falsified documents.
That's right.
Yes.
The Secretary of State lied on the stand.
Yes.
Boone from the post office, who started this whole mess, lied on the stand.
Yes.
All to try to make these citizens look guilty.
Roger B. Tawney, a Southerner, reads a decision that says that Dred Scott, as a black person, and black people generally, had never been, were not then, could never be citizens of the United States, and as such have no rights which white men are bound to respect.
I'm just trying to get clarity. I don't need it from the audience, Ms. Bailey.
That's not what he said. He said to recognize them.
Excuse me.
Look, I sat here and been quiet, graded in public, at the mayor's approval. I don't have to leave. If you then you'll have to arrest me. Get pictures. Come on, take it to jail, book me. Right now. We'll find him.
It's been known throughout the area as a town that gets along. It does not have race issues or class issues or other issues. It's been well known for that.
You all had
They're
opportunity to
not
look at it.
legal minutes. Could we ask Mr. Green, the attorney?
No, we're not opening for discussion.
I'll make a motion that we turn down these minutes because they are not official. That is my motion.
We will not have anyone speaking out. Chief, not from the audience. We are the one that's conducting business, not the audience. So if you either do your job or you let
I know what disorderly is, and I want to tell you that. And this is not disorderly. If you got to do something to me, then you just have to do it to me. That's all I got to say. Hush. I appreciate it, but hush.
Council, what we will do is that we will need to go. Can I get a recommendation that we just adjourn?
I offer a motion that we adjourn this meeting.
Motion has been made to adjourn. Do I have a second? Sergeant Williams, will you please come up to the front? And have your seat right there. Thank you. Council, since you
This have come up at a council meeting. I have attended all of them because I'm from out of town. But I was called here, and this is what I do. But I have a question for you all. Do you find it strange that a city the size of Valdosta, a metro city with over 50,000 people, do not have
19 banking accounts. I don't know how many people live in Gordon. I'm just guessing. I guess 20,000. Who knows?
Not even close.
But anyway, they have 19 banking accounts. How could that be? And what's going on with this? Anybody have any idea why we need 19?
I respond to that.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
The reason why Gordon has all these different accounts because, you know, you got criminals that working in the judicial system.
That's right.
And no matter how high official that you may be or whatever's going on, the audit was what really started the problem in the city of Gordon. Gordon has been going through changes for I don't know how many years, but the growth of Gordon has never changed. Everything is still the same. Nobody, former mayors, nobody ever did anything for the city of Gordon. But Gordon taxpayer pays all of this money. They're getting all kind of millions of dollars from the businesses that's here. Where is it going?
Where is it going?
Where is it going? I tell you where it's going. It's going in greedy people's pocket.
That's right.
And I'm not gonna call it a spade. I'm gonna call it an ace. And that's what happening in Gordon. But we got a mayor that's not afraid of what's going on, and she's not afraid of what may come on her. But the simple fact is, Gordon needs to change. And a lot of people don't want to make that change. But I was born and raised here in Gordon, and I've seen Gordon I've been away for 38 years and came back to live in Gordon. And do you know ain't nothing changed in 38 years? Ain't no growth, no nothing have happened in that. I never known a city to never come up into the 2014. We still back in the 60s when I was came down and living as a child. It's time for us to do something about it. And our mayor is the one to do it. And she can do it if they just stick together. And I would like everybody to know, including the concerned citizens, that we want to work with them too. We have to live together as a family. And no matter what you may feel about blacks, we are here and we ain't going anywhere. So let's live together as a people. Or if you want to separate, but don't stop the growth that Gordon is able to do.
It's time
and our
for
mayor
a
can
change.
do that.
That's right. Time for a change.
As you can see, the people are saying that it is time for a change. Peace.
You heard it. People are intelligent. See, you're making things out of hand.
No, I'm not. I'm just stating. You made a statement.
Go
I
around now,
accepted
so many
you.
black friends I got.
I'm not
Promoted people and everything.
Excuse me, what's your question?
It's been known throughout the area as a town that gets along. It does not have race issues or class issues or other issues. It's been well known for that.
Yes, sir, you had something to say?
Yeah, I have one observation, really, and that is when the council first voted on the audit, you had 6 council members was present, and you had 5 voted for the audit, and 1 voted against the audit. It is rumored that one person made a statement to another member, "You are a disgrace to the white race." Well, if that's not racist, I don't know what is. He also said, and I quote, "If I go to jail, you are going to go to jail also. So why you want to support it?" Those statements have never been put on the air, in the news, in the newspaper, in the Wilkinson Post. I'm wondering why. I spoke to Channel 41 about it, and their comment was, and I quote, "I understand, I was there, I heard it, I've it on tape, but from our vantage point, it is not newsworthy." And that will tell you exactly what I'm saying.
So now, Mr. Lew, what you are saying is that, I mean, when you first started, my question to you was, is this a figment of your imagination? But now you have stated on camera before the people and citizens in Gordon, in the state of Georgia, and for Eric Holder of the Department of Justice that also have a civil rights division that deals with racial issues, you making it unequivocally clear that somebody witnessed what was said, yet our newspapers have ignored or said that it was not newsworthy, when in, let me repeat, when in Lumpkin, Georgia, a white female city councilman allegedly referred to Mayor Gibson, and I went and covered the story because I was called to that area, referred to him as a nigger. They told me, don't use the N-word, but call it what it is because we're at 2014. So you're saying what you just said has been, can be substantiated and verified by certain individuals. Who else was there that saw or heard what you were saying?
I would say the mayor reported it, number one, at the meeting.
Okay.
Nobody.
Okay, so this was at a public meeting?
Yes.
City council meeting?
City council meeting. And that was not put in the minutes.
Wait a minute. You're saying that somebody is not putting the beef of the minutes in the minutes?
Amen. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Tawana Brown.
What's her name?
City clerk.
Go ahead. What's her name?
Her name is City Clerk Tawana Brown. I was there at that meeting when Mayor Lou discussed that. She said point blank that Tara Edie made the comment to City Council member Smallwood.
Smallwood.
Exactly. Said that, well, you ought to just paint your face black. Now, if that's not a racist comment, I don't know what is. Do we want a person of that nature, of that character, being Mayor Pro Tem for us? Do we want that person to step up? Now, they got a good one, Mayor Lou. Now they're trying to put in, what? A disgrace. We support Mayor Lou. We support the mayor. We support the mayor.
It's been known throughout the area as a town that gets along. It does not have race issues or class issues or other issues. It's been well known for that.
I won't go into that. That was prior to. You won't go into it because you know it's a lie. That's what I'm with you, 100%, George. I mean, thank you. So let's. I won't go into that. That was prior to. You won't go into it because you know it's a lie. That's what I'm with you, 100%, George. I mean, thank you. So let's. I won't go into that. That was prior to. You won't go into it because you know it's a lie. That's what I'm with you, 100%, George. I mean, thank you. So let's.
It's been known throughout the area as a town that gets along. It does not have race issues or class issues or other issues. It's been well known for that.
And it is not the same check. It's a different check.
We need to let council look at this.
Certainly.
Council, he's the finance chair, you need to look at that.
Let me ask you a question, please. As far as the payroll notice, there are days I don't want to tell you that I don't have the best day. When I'm not having a good day, I don't even dress up. I stay around the house. The chief did bring those payroll checks out there. I got no problem signing payroll checks. I said, the only thing is, if you bring my hand, I sign it. Bring me a check off list. Don't just bring a bunch of checks and say sign these. I want to check the list to see who's getting what. A lot of times people come down and sign a check, and the problem we've been having for years, is not accountability, is that so many of us are asked to sign a check by the clerk, and when you sign the check, everything is blocked the way you're supposed to sign it. We don't do that. But the initial check, you did not tell the amount. You just see where you put your name. I won't go into that.
This is why the governor of the state of Georgia, or the Secretary of State, Brian P. Kemp or Georgia Attorney General Sam Olsen need to come here into these southern towns and try to put an end to this before this get out of hand. We have pleaded in several cities, and we have asked that our leaders come to try and resolve the situation.
It's been known throughout the area as a town that gets along. It does not have race issues or class issues or other issues. It's been well known.